Portugal. It's a small country, but it has a huge history. Did you know Portugal used to have the biggest empire in the whole world? This tiny country on the edge of Europe was where explorers like Vasco da Gama and Ferdinand Magellan started their journeys. They sailed into the unknown and changed history forever. Today, Portugal still has that adventurous spirit. You can feel it everywhere. In the air, the food, the people. I remember my first time in Lisbon, walking by the Tagus River. The sun was setting and everything looked golden, especially the Torre de Belém. This tower is super important. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it used to protect Lisbon's harbour. It shows how important sailing was to Portugal. Watching the boats go by, I thought about all those brave explorers who sailed from the same spot. Portugal's history is full of exciting stories, conquests, discoveries, and different cultures mixing together. The Romans, the Moors, and many others left their mark here. You can see it in the buildings, the language, and even the food. It's all mixed together in a beautiful way. One place that really shows this mix of history is Sintra. This town, close to Lisbon, is like something out of a fairy tale. Pina Palace, with its bright colours and fun design, is a great example. It reminds us of Portugal's romantic past. But it's not just big palaces that tell Portugal's story. Even small villages have old ruins, churches, and cobblestone streets that whisper stories of long ago. You could spend days, even weeks, just exploring and taking it all in. The people are what make Portugal so special. They're warm, welcoming, and really proud of where they come from. Whether you're having coffee in a cafe or listening to fado music, you'll feel that Portuguese hospitality. Speaking of fado, this music is like the heart of Portugal. It's full of emotion, passion, and stories about love and sadness. Listening to fado in a Lisbon tavern is something you won't forget. But Portuguese culture is more than just music. It's about enjoying the simple things, sharing a bottle of wine with friends, watching the sunset over the ocean, or having a long, relaxing lunch. It's about enjoying every moment. Portuguese food is amazing. It's not just about what you eat, but the whole experience. Fresh seafood, grilled perfectly, tasty stews, and of course, pastel de nata, a custard tart that's out of this world. One dish I love is polvo a lagareiro, grilled octopus with olive oil and potatoes. It's simple, but so good. And the wine. Portugal has some of the best wines in the world, from the Douro Valley to Vinho Verde. The best way to enjoy Portuguese food is to skip the touristy places, find a small family-run restaurant and order what the locals are having. You won't be disappointed. Everyone knows about Lisbon and Porto, but to really understand Portugal, you need to explore the less-known areas, find hidden beaches along the Algarve coast, visit medieval castles, or get lost in the Alentejo hills. I once found a tiny village in the Serra da Estrela Mountains during a local festival. There was music, dancing, and food. I was the only tourist, but everyone was so friendly. I spent the day eating, drinking, and laughing with them. It's these unexpected moments that make traveling so great. So don't be afraid to explore. Talk to the locals, ask for suggestions, and be open to new things. You might find some amazing hidden gems. The Algarve is full of surprises. Huge cliffs drop into the beautiful blue Atlantic Ocean. Golden beaches go on forever. Inland, there are charming villages, rolling hills, and old ruins. The Algarve is great for surfers, sunbathers, and anyone who wants a little bit of paradise. But it's also a place with lots of history and culture. Explore the Moorish architecture in Tavira, or visit the Roman ruins at Milroi. One of my favorite things to do is rent a car and drive along the coast. You'll find hidden coves, cute fishing villages, and amazing views everywhere you look. The Douro Valley is incredible. Vineyards climb up the steep hills rising from the Douro River. This is where port wine comes from, and you can see centuries of winemaking tradition in the landscape. Take a boat trip on the river, ride a scenic train, or rent a bike and explore on your own. Visit a quinta, a wine estate, and try some of the best port wines in the world. But the Douro Valley is more than just wine. It's a beautiful area with charming villages, amazing views, and a peaceful feeling that's hard to find anywhere else. Lisbon is a city that stays with you. It's a mix of old-world charm and modern excitement. Explore the historic Alfama and Bairro Alto neighborhoods with their narrow streets, colorful buildings and fado houses. Ride the famous yellow trams. Enjoy the views from São Jorge Castle. Or explore the Time Out Market. Lisbon is also a great place for food lovers, with fancy restaurants, traditional tascas, and lots of street food. But what makes Lisbon special is its people. They're warm, welcoming, and always ready for fun. Whether you're having coffee in a cafe or dancing in a bar, you'll feel the city's energy. Portugal is more than just a place to visit. It's a feeling. It's the warm sun, the sound of fado music, the taste of fresh seafood and wine. It's the friendly people, the rich history, and the feeling of being present in the moment. So, come and discover Portugal for yourself. Enjoy the relaxed pace of life, appreciate the simple things, and let this amazing country steal your heart.